Hi guys, welcome back to Amber's Journey. If you're new here, thanks for joining. If you're returning, thank you so much. If you would be so kind to like and subscribe, let me know what you think. This is my first time doing a bullet journal, so I'm going to run you through what I'm doing, what my plans are, and we'll see how it works. I did do some stuff off camera already because I was unsure about how I wanted to set everything up, but in my first video, the part one, you saw me set up the front of it. I did the washi dashboard here, which I love the celestial washi here with the stars and the galaxies and everything. And then I'm going to put my yearly goals here. I'm still trying to figure out what I want to put there and how I want to do that. And then I have some vellum that I got from Michael's right here. I have my name, which I might go over that with a different color, and some craft paper I also got from Michael's. And then my books to read here. This will be for the remainder of this book, not necessarily for the whole year. I really like to read, but I haven't really had a lot of time to do so. And then I have my months at a glance here. So I have holidays, doctor's appointments, important once a year or every so often things like bills that come up once a year, things like that. I have it all the way through to December. And then my planning routine, I plan on filling this out exactly how my perfect planning routine would go. We know that's not always true. And then I have a debt tracker here. This is going to be kind of a main dump for some of my smaller debts as I'm paying them off. And then I'm going to put my exercise and weight trackers here. I'm still trying to figure out how I want to set that up. I'm looking through a lot of different YouTubers to see how they do theirs, or at least get an idea of a layout. And then this is going to be my title, which we're going to get into that. I'm going to do that with you. But I wanted to show you the back here. This is something that I did off camera because it just took too long. I have a purchase log here. I have 2 pages. So I can see when I purchased, when they arrived. So if I'm looking for something for a specific date, I know how long each shop usually takes, but just to kind of have a reference there. And then I have my monthly bill cheat sheet. I have all my bills with the dates corresponding listed out. I know most of these by heart. Some of them fluctuate, so I haven't put pricing down. We did change insurance, so now if you've seen in my budget videos, we pay a lot less now. And then every check I pay Missouri Revenue. I owe them state taxes, so I have a payment plan set up. So every check I have that come out. And then I have a debt tracker for my larger debts. Trax is my truck. Upstart is a consolidation loan I did, and then PayPal. PayPal is almost done already, but I like to keep track of it. So I'm going to keep track at the end of the month of what the balance is. And I think I might split these and do beginning and ending balance for the month, but we'll see what I do there. And then when did I last? Oil change, maintenance on the other car, cleaning our refrigerator, cleaning the cars, and then I have an extra space in case I want to add something. And then I have my Happy Meal codes. These are my discount codes that I use more often than anything. These are the 3 main shops that I shop at, although I do shop at some other shops that don't have discount codes, like Calaval Plans, things like that. I just catch them when they're on sale. So Pookie Bear Cuties is my favorite store. I absolutely love them. One, you can use any of these discounts here with Robin from Talks from the Heart or Rachel from Rachel Beauty Plans. And get 15% off. Plus you get their freebie. Plus with Pookie Bear Cuties, you always get a freebie anyways if you spend a certain amount. And then Come Back Soon is 20%. That is because I've spent so much money with them that I get that code too. Mandy Lynn Plans, Lupita 15, Live Love Posh, Michelle 10. These are all just PR people that I watch on YouTube, and I wrote down their codes, so if I decide to make a purchase, I have it on hand. And then I left this open in case I need to extend this out, or if there's something else that comes up. I'm not quite sure what I want to do here with this page being stuck together that way, but I don't want to glue it together like some people do. I feel like that's a waste because I do want to decorate here, and then I will decorate here as well. I did get this off my Pookie Bear Cutie last shipment, which actually was the March bundle for April. It's all the functionals here, and I'm probably going to use this in my setup too. We're going to see how it all goes, but I think I might use some of these. I absolutely love them. Obviously not those for the setup, but there we go. And then the reminder, the Pookie Bear Cutie on April 1st through the 10th. Although I may use these, we'll see how, because I do have my April kits already picked out for this book, but I might switch it up and use that in here and use the other ones for something else. All right, so let's get back into the beginning here. I'm going to leave this blank for now because I'm not sure what I want to do there for that. And then right here, April title, I just want to do an at a glance calendar. This will be just for reference and just kind of idea. And I think I'm going to put some paper underneath it. I'm kind of going with like a celestial vibe this time, or like kind of like a purpley pink in general. Now my weeklies are not going to necessarily match the monthly, but at least it should be about the same color. That's my plan anyways. So these are the stickers. I got most of these in a D stash, so honestly I don't know what company these are. I don't know where they came from. I got them in a D stash. So but I plan on using some of these. I did use some of these in the front here as well to decorate. So, but I really want to put this underneath. I think it's really freaking cute. So I'm going to put that here and put that on top. Maybe I'll move it up like that and put a sticker underneath. And these match perfect with this. So maybe I'll do focus, moon. All right, well, I know I want these down for sure, so let's go ahead and do that. I'll grab my tape here. And I finally figured out, I don't know if you guys watched my last video, but I was having issues with my camera on my phone and memory and all this. I figured it all out. There was an app on my phone that was just holding way too much information, and I didn't realize it, and it's stuff I don't need, so I went ahead and just erased it. It's actually my editor for YouTube that I use on my phone. It was storing up way too much information and was taking up all of the space on my phone. Let's try to get that even. Sorry, y'all, I can't talk and do this. I can't walk and chew gum, you know what I mean? So we'll do this. And then this is a little uneven. I cannot cut straight to save my life. So I'm just going to cover that with some washi at some point. Let's go ahead and get this down. I do recycle paper, so I did write this on some paper that was not needed. So let's go ahead and get that down. I think I'm going to put that... I don't want to cover up all the moons, so we'll do it like this. I love the moon phases. So we got that there. And then I got this printthistoday.com. This was a freebie online. I just searched through calendars for like a good hour trying to find something. I'm not going to use this section, so I'm going to cover this with stickers. Do that. And then let's see if there's anything else. Use one of these, just kind of decorate a little bit, and then I will use some washi too. Put that there, and then if I do want to write something, and I don't want to cover this up so I can remember where I got this if I need to print off more. I got it right there. So we're going to put that to the side. Excuse me. So now I'm going to use some washi. Do I want to use the Celestial or do I want to just use some colorful washi? I want to stick with like the purples and pinks. I think I'm going to use this. It's kind of plain, but it'll work. And then maybe this one. Yeah, I'm going to use those. That fits better than most of it. Hopefully you guys can see everything. I do have some light going, but it's pretty gloomy today outside of the light I'm using. So hopefully you guys can still see everything. one of my friends was nice enough to, for my birthday, order me some new lighting for my YouTube videos, and I'm loving them, but they are pretty bright, and I'm trying to figure out placement to make it to where they are making it easier to see, that rather than washing everything out, you know what I mean? Like, one of the problems I'm having is it's a little too bright, but it is adjustable, so I'm still working on it. A lot of it's user error more than anything, because I don't know what I'm doing half the time when it comes to any kind of technology, even lighting. I'm a little special, so I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna make it just a little uneven. Just enough to make it pretty. We're just gonna leave it like that. I think that looks good. Excuse me. So there's our month at a glance. And then I'm going to do something decorative here. I'm waiting on another order to come in. I have a full sheet that I'm going to be putting here. So I'm just waiting for that to come in. But I'm going to go ahead and put my April monthly. Now, one issue I did run into with a lot of the freebies is a lot of them are 2021. So what I did was I printed out an April 2021, and the dates are wrong, obviously. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover the dates up and then washi out the parts that aren't needed, and just move things around. I might have to change things a little bit, but that's okay. And this is just going to be my main planner calendar here. Might have to cut it down just a little bit more. It's not quite fitting the way I want it to. Let's see if we can do this straight together, huh? So what is everybody planning on doing for Easter? I know it's a little early, but I'm getting my April all set up here. So, or what are you doing for your spreads for Easter or for April in general? Do you guys have a theme? Like, what are you guys planning on doing? For me, I'm kind of sticking with the purples and pinks. For Easter, obviously, I have an Easter kit that I'm going to be using. But I am also sticking with like the celestial theme for 1 week, and like kind of April showers for another week. Changing it up just to have fun, but it'll be kind of the same color scheme. So I think it's going to be really cute. And I'll have a video where I'll show you my April lineups, because, you know, if you follow me, you know I have multiple planners, and I tend to grab kits that have more than what I need for one planner, so that way I can kind of cross use it in my other planners too. But we'll see how that goes this time around. So I want it to go this way so I can glance at it this way. So let's go ahead, place this down, put it like that. And then I have these date dot numbers from Pookie Bear Cutie. I absolutely love these. I tend to use the smaller ones on everything anyways. So let's see. So Friday is the start of April. April Fool's Day is on a Friday. Can y'all believe it? We don't really have a whole lot going on in April other than the holiday. It's kind of one of those months we don't have any birthdays or anything too big to celebrate. But looking forward to April. I like having slower months sometimes, because it's just, sometimes you just need a break. You need to just regroup and get you and your family and yourself together and go from there. And it's one of those magical months where I get 3 checks. I get paid bi-weekly, and because of the way the days fall, I get 3 checks in April. So I'm super excited about that. I'm gonna try to get ahead, and that quote-unquote extra paycheck I'm gonna try to put away, so that way we have it going forward. And we're still trying to save for a house too, but this housing market is crazy, and the way that everything's been going, like, it's so hard to try to save money with the inflation and everything. I don't know how people are buying houses right now. It's just crazy to me. And I work in an industry where I work with people on a daily basis that are purchasing new homes, and sometimes they're just like barely getting in there. And I feel for them because let me tell you, I just lost the sticker. Where did it go? The 15th just popped off. And one of the hearts. Where did it go? Oh well. So I'm trying to think. I don't really have a whole lot to talk about. I think I'm going to go ahead and finish this out and then come back on camera once I'm done. Okay, guys? All right, y'all. I'm back. So this is what I did here. I went ahead and put the date dots down. I added some washi here. This is from Planner Envy. All of these are from a kit that I got. This is just some scrap paper I bought from an art store nearby. And I went ahead and added this sticker from that D-Stash. And then this is going to be my April here. Again, I'm going to decorate that. Waiting on some things to come in. And then here, I'm going to put my brain dump and next step. This is going to be basically my monthly to-do list and things that I need to get done or things that pop in my head, whatever I need to keep track of. And then I have a mood tracker. The mood tracker, I'm still not sure how I'm going to set that up. I know I'm really indecisive right now about a lot of this, but I'm going to do this and then we'll have our first weekly set up here. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and glue this in. I'm not going to put anything underneath this one. Although I'm probably going to need some more of this soon. I need to order some more refills. I always think like when people are like very specific about the brands they use on things and stuff like that, I'm like, oh, it's just upselling and all that. Tombow is definitely the way to go whenever it comes to mono permanent tape, because let me tell you, damn it, it's off center. It's all right, I'll have to cut it down a little bit. It's not going to come back up because it is permanent tape. But I would definitely recommend the Tombow over any of the other brands I've used. It works very well and never had an issue with that. I'm gonna have to try to stick that in. Might have to use my X-Acto. I don't like this because I am very heavy-handed, and last time I cut my entire page through, not just what I was trying to cut. Let's see how this goes. Okay, didn't cut all the way. Trying to not cut my Stalogy pages because that's what I did last time. I was so mad at myself. I cut through all of it. It was bad. There we go. Now we're good to go. Put that back up. Lord knows I will stab myself. I am the most klutziest person when it comes to things like that. Some tape down there. No? There we go. Take that down. Everything else is in. And then we're just going to decorate with some washi. We're going to keep it simple on this one too. I'm not too worried about being too much on this. It's mostly my weeklies that I like to decorate. So that's where I'm going to stick with. But I do like to make sure everything's here. And I'm trying to make sure that this is very functional. Like, of course, I like decorating and doing all that stuff. You guys know me, but I do want this to be more of a functional kind of thing. I have changed around the way I use my planners. If you guys would like to see a planner setup of how I use things now, I have changed them since the beginning of the year. I know it's only March, but you know, things change. I use, including this one, it'll be 4 different planners. One's a budget planner, one's a memory planner, one's a work planner, an everyday planner, and then the Stalogy will replace the everyday planner, and I'll start using that as a notebook type of thing. So we've got that down. Let's go ahead and add some of this. See, I really like this. This is so pretty to me. I'm not even really like a pink kind of person, but I'm really liking this color here. Go ahead and put this across the bottom. Straighten that back out. It's too far over. Just don't like my uneven cutting. I really need to work on that, don't I? Or get one of those cutting machine things. I know you can get them pretty cheap, but I don't have anywhere to put it. Like, once I have it, what am I going to do with it? I don't know. So, all right, I think we're going to leave it like that. Mood tracker, we'll come back to that. You guys will see that in another video. And then we will start the weeklies, and we'll do that in another video as well. Now, I do have, where did it go? I have a sticky note in here for my weekly reset. I think I'm going to wait to do that. Weekly reset. This is where I think this is going to go. I'm going to have my different categories like family, life, work, all of that, and then kind of brainstorm what I think about the week, and then go into, you know, the rest of it. Like, this is weekly reset. I think I'm going to just do it monthly, kind of like a review of the month, and then see what I need to do in the next month to move forward with whatever my goals are. I'll probably cover this or cut that off and just use these boxes. Again, another freebie that I found online. It did have a lot of like florals around it and that, but it ended up printing too big, so I ended up cutting everything else off. You can kind of see them down here in the corner, but yeah, so I'm going to put this in at the end, but I'm not going to do it yet because I'm still figuring out how I want to do my weeklies, and once I figure it out, you guys will see that in the next video. So let's go ahead and do a quick flip through of what we have done so far. We've got our dashboard washi dashboard. There we go. I'm going to put my yearly goals here once I figure out how I want to do that. Some vellum to make it pretty in the front here. My title page, which again, I might go over that and change the way my name is, but we'll see. Books that are read, and then the at a glance, or planning forward, that's what it's called. Planning forward here. What my perfect planning routine is. Smaller debt tracker here. Exercise and weight tracker here. This is at a glance April, and then this will be my actual planning calendar here. This will be a decorative page, and then I have my brain dump next steps. So this will be my monthly goals and what I plan on doing. Mood tracker, which once I figure out how I want to set that up, I will show you guys as well. And then we have the weeklies that we'll get into. And then in the back here, we'll start from here. This is going to be a decorative page. I kind of stole this idea from Rachel Beauty Plans. I will have a cover on this eventually. I'm waiting for it to come in, but it is coming from the Ukraine, and with everything going on in the world right now, I have no idea when it's going to arrive, but I did want to support them, and the cover is beautiful. That's going to go with this. So I'm going to decorate this side but leave this blank because that'll be inside the cover. And then on these pages, I'm not quite sure. I think I'm going to leave this blank for more codes if I get more. And then this will probably be just decorative, like this side where I'll stick my favorite stickers or sayings or whatever comes up to mind. When did I last? On car maintenance, cleaning the fridge. That's the main one because I'm horrible about that. And then cleaning the cars. And then I have an empty one in case I want to add something else in there. And then I have my debt trackers for my larger debts, my vehicle, my consolidation loan, and my PayPal. I do not have my student loan on here. I'm not going to start tracking that until I get Missouri revenue paid off, because I'm only going to be doing minimum payments, whereas these things I'm going to be paying extra on every month if I can. And then my monthly bills cheat sheet where I have all my fixed expenses here. This one is off to the side because it did change and I forgot to add it in here, to be honest. But I did change companies. And then this one is every check. So it's not a set date, it's a set time for Missouri Revenue. Purchase log. This will be specifically for my planner stuff, not everything. I have a whole budget journal for all my spending. And as of right now, that's all I have in here until I get my weekly in. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you've gotten some ideas, maybe some information on where to get certain things. I know a lot of this here is the washi is from Planner Envy. They have some great kits. And then Pookie Bear Cuties, I use the numbers here. And then, like I said, this was a D-stash, so I'm not sure what that's from. And then this washi is from Calaval Plans. Is it from this one? No. I think it was from this one. Rainbow boxes. I have all of them, so I forget which one it comes in. But, yeah, those are the ones that I have. And that's it for this video. Please like and subscribe and leave a comment. Let me know what you think. If you have any questions or answers to my questions. And I hope you guys have a great day. See you in my next video.